Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to talk about the top 5 cars you should look at importing from Japan in 2024. Let's take a look. First up on our list, with no surprise whatsoever, is going to be the 91 to 97.5 Suzuki Carry. Why? Well, it's super cheap. It's super plentiful. I mean, these things are everywhere. They almost cannot get rid of them fast enough in Japan. But some people have started putting this awesome Pandem kit on the Suzuki Carry. Even without that, you can do a lot of things to it to make it look really cool. People are putting wings on the back, custom options, full interior builds, wood grain steering. It's just something about a K-Truck that everyone loves. I've never driven a K-Truck and not got at least 5 thumbs up for every 10 minutes of driving I did, okay? K-Trucks are actually so attainable that it's crazy that more people don't have them. I've spoken to hunters who are using them. I know JDM enthusiasts who are using them, but guys, don't overpay, okay? So the first thing I want to tell you about the Suzuki Carry is your price point should realistically be 3,000 to 4,000 Canadian for the vehicle, and probably another 2,000 for shipping anywhere on the west or mid coast of Canada and the US, North America, okay? So if you're looking in United States of America dollars, their dollar goes a little bit further, or your dollar goes a little bit further. Even just look around the $2,000, $2,500 mark is where you should be looking. I have seen far too many people paying $10,000 for a K-Truck. You do not need to spend that much, even on a low mileage example. But one thing I'm going to add, and this applies to every vehicle in this video, is going to be do your VIN check. So message us, info@sushicars.com. We can happily help connect you with all the information about the vehicle, or you can go ahead and look it up through JF, etc., etc. But always make sure when you're reading that form and it says the car has odometer reading 34,000 kilometers, you actually don't know if that odometer is a 5-digit odometer and it's rolled over once or even twice already. So number one thing and pro tip there to look out for is odometer reading. Now, it doesn't mean that someone's not being truthful in their declaration, because again, that vehicle just says odometer reading. So Suzuki Carry, and watch out for the kilometers on the 5-digit odometer. Let's see what's up next. Up next on our list is going to be another Suzuki, but this one is not a K-Truck. So for any of you looking for fast, fun, but not a Honda, you're going to look at the Suzuki Alto Lapin SS. Yes, it's totally a mouthful, I know, but just look at it. This thing has so much class. The front styled with some inspiration from probably a Chevelle SS, and the back styled from what I think might be a London cab. But anyway, this thing is just screaming fun. Again, it's a K car, so 660cc, 3-cylinder 12-valve engine, has a timing chain, so you don't need to worry about a belt. It's one of the best things about it. But the Suzuki Alto Lapin SS, or Lapin SS, going to be an absolutely great car for you. Does come in a manual transmission, and again, super affordable. This will cost you a little bit more. If you're looking in Canada, you're probably looking at around the $8,000 to $9,000 range for the vehicle, sometimes including freight, but basically expect to be around that $10,000 or $7,500. I guess USD these days, that's probably $2,000 American, but just expect to be around that range for the Suzuki Alto Lapin SS, or Lapin SS. Let's see what's next. Now, next on the list is going to be the EP3 Type R. So I know it's a Honda, and at least this one's not a K car, but we do have one. And that's why I'm telling you it's the best, because after finding out that Peter owned one of these in Japan for a while, then shipped it over to me, and I really started to do my digging on how amazing this car was, I've completely fallen in love with it. And I need to have one for myself. It's a shame that Peter has asked me to sell his. I'm not going to buy that one for myself, but, well, that's just how it goes. You don't always get what you want in life. Anyway, the EP3 Type R is super underrated, and for that reason, it's actually extremely affordable. Now, you can pick one of these up and have it delivered to Canada under $20,000. I do recommend you go through a verified and well-known importer, someone who's going to inspect the car fully end-to-end. They are known for having slight rust issues along the bottom of the frame or bodywork and inside the wheel arches. That's one thing that does kill these cars. But from Japan, locally owned, an original Type R. These are cars that are extremely limited. They only put about 1,400 of them in Japan, and unfortunately they're going to go extremely quickly, and I do believe that prices are going to skyrocket. But the EP3 Type R has the K20A, absolutely screaming VTEC, and right now it's a steal of a car. I gotta say, it's a wonderful place to be. I love this red interior. I absolutely love this car, and I truly hope it's one that I can afford to own before they're completely priced out of the market, because right now they are a steal. So EP3 Type R, that should be the next one on your list, and let's see what's next on ours. Next on the list, if you're not looking for a 3-door hot hatch, is going to be the DC5 Type R. Now, technically it's a hatchback, although I do consider this more of a coupe, at least in the way it feels and the way it drives. The DC5 definitely has a lot of familiarity with the North Americans having the RSX over here, but the DC5 Type R is certainly a little bit above that, not only in performance, but you get this wonderful red interior, super nice, super clean, JDM, well looked after, and very affordable. I would never go out and buy an RSX Type S, because for basically the same money, around $20,000, you can get and import a DC5 Type R, which I honestly believe is a much better vehicle for everything except going through a drive-through, where you're on the wrong side of the car. That's just the price you're going to pay. And we all just know JDM is better. So, last on our list today is going to be the Toyota Crown. Now, specifically, I've fallen in love with the late model Crown, currently 08-09 body style. I'm not going to get too technical on this one, but the Crown Majesta is the one you want if you're looking for a V8, super VIP, very comfortable. We're talking heated seats front and back, cooling seats in the front, leather throughout, speakers in the back of the seat bolstering. The Crown Majesta is the definition of luxury at half the price. Okay, and the Althelete, the Toyota Crown Althelete, I just think these are so nice, so well positioned, especially with a set of coilovers, BBS mesh rims. There's nothing that looks better than a white Toyota Crown as far as a sedan, sporty sedan goes from Japan. Now, Toyota Crown Athletes, they can be had for around the $8,000 mark. They're not trading very high at the moment, but there's a lot of quality in them. You get the Toyota name, you get the Toyota reliability, you have a lot of interchangeable parts with North America, so things are super easy to find. And as always, if you need something from Japan, message us at info@sushicars.com. We're always happy to help you find something. But the Toyota Crown Athlete, it would be my choice over the Majesta. I just think the Majesta has a little more to go wrong with it, with all of those electronics and things that I don't need that are frankly a little outdated right now. Radar guided cruise control, not something I look for on a JDM vehicle, but if you're shopping VIP, go Majesta, and if you're looking for sporty, go with the Athlete. So that concludes my top list for today, at least, of the 5 cars I'd be looking to import in 2024 from Japan. And let us know down in the comment section below if you think any differently. Of course, as always, don't forget to like and subscribe. From the Sushicars basement, I'm Rob, and we'll see you next time. Bye for now.